Hi, I'm Beck and food's my life. Today I'm making a delicious gluten-free cake and it's coming right up. So tomorrow I have a very special friend visiting and she's gluten-free. So I'm making her my almond, coconut and vanilla cake. It's one of those simple recipes, melt and mix, throw it together and it works out beautifully every time. The first thing you need to do is set your oven to 180 degrees Celsius and line yourself a cake tin. Here I'm using a 22 centimeter springform tin. So to make this cake, I've got a dry bowl and a wet bowl. Into my dry bowl, I've already sifted 180 grams of almond meal. I like to sift my almond meal because sometimes there are quite coarse little pieces in there that I then discard. So I like to keep my almond meal nice and light. To this, I'm going to add the other dry ingredients. So I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 70 grams of desiccated coconut, and 250 grams of caster sugar. I like to give that a little whisk just to make sure all those dry ingredients are mixed thoroughly. In my wet bowl, I have 4 eggs here and I use the 600 gram eggs when I'm baking. To this, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and a 1/4 teaspoon of almond essence. Give these ingredients a good whisk. Now to this, I'm going to add 200 grams of melted and cooled unsalted butter. Once again, give that a whisk until you can see that those ingredients have incorporated. Okay, make a well in your dry ingredients, tip in your wet ingredients, and mix together. How easy was that? Awesome. Now we're ready to pour it into our cake tin and bake. So that goes into the oven now for 40 minutes, but before I do, I'm going to take some flaked almonds now and decorate the top. So here is the finished product. In the end, I baked this for about 35 minutes. I think it really does depend on your oven. I've recently got a new one and it's a lot more powerful. So just keep your eye on it. When a skewer comes out clean, you're done. Now, I'd like to have a taste test of this for you, but it might look a little bit bad if my friend comes and I've already eaten half of it. So I'm going to have to restrain myself, but you're gonna have to believe me when I say the smell right now is killing me. I just wanna have a nice warm piece of cake. This always comes out lovely. It's a reliable recipe and that's what we want, reliable recipes that work every time. It's one of my go-to gluten-free cakes. So if you want to have a go at making this one, please check out the description box below. You'll find a link to my website there. You can find this beautiful recipe on my website and then make it for yourself. Don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share my videos and better still, why don't you subscribe to my channel and that way you always know what I'm up to in the kitchen. And I'll see you next time.